You have accessed Dusk Protocol. Initializing.
In the Black Zodiac, some spirits are bound together for eternity. None represent this dark union more than the Great Child and the Dire Mother, a disturbing tale of maternal obsession and stunted development that ended in savage violence. Margaret Shelburne was born in 1876, standing only 3 feet tall. Her diminutive size made her a target for ridicule, eventually leading her to join a traveling circus as a sideshow attraction. There, she endured continuous humiliation until one dark night when she was attacked and assaulted by a circus giant, resulting in pregnancy. 9 months later, Margaret gave birth to Harold, who grew to an enormous size. Overwhelmed by maternal devotion and perhaps guilt, Margaret coddled and infantilized Harold well into his adult years. She dressed him in baby clothes, fed him from a bottle, and never allowed him to develop beyond a child's mentality, despite his massive physical size. Their lives in the circus continued, with Harold becoming part of the show alongside his mother. But Margaret's overprotective nature and Harold's childish mind created a dangerous combination. She would violently lash out at anyone who mocked her son, while Harold's tantrums became increasingly destructive. Their end came when circus workers, fed up with their behavior, plotted a cruel revenge. They kidnapped Margaret, knowing Harold would rampage through the circus, looking for his mommy. When Harold finally found her, she had been murdered. In his infantile rage, Harold slaughtered the circus workers with his bare hands, tearing them apart like ragdolls. The remaining circus members turned on Harold, capturing him and executing him in an act of mob justice. They axed him to death while he cried for his mother, his final moments spent calling out for the only person who ever loved him. In death, they manifest as a disturbing duo. The Dire Mother appears as a tiny woman in a blood-stained dress, while the Great Child towers above as a massive diapered figure with an oversized baby face and axe wounds covered in his body. He carries a bloody axe and a twisted teddy bear. Within the glass house, their presence is announced by the sound of a music box playing nursery rhymes, followed by heavy footsteps and a child's giggle that becomes increasingly menacing. The Great Child never appears without the Dire Mother, and together they create one of the most unsettling scenes in the Black Zodiac. The Dire Mother floats several feet off the ground, always staying at her son's eye level, while the Great Child lumbers forward with surprising speed, swinging his axe at anyone who threatens his mother. Their glass cage often becomes covered in childish drawings, done in blood. As the 8th and 9th signs of the Black Zodiac, they represent the corruption of innocence and the dangers of obsessive love. Their attacks are particularly savage, with the Great Child acting out his childish rage, while the Dire Mother encourages his violence with twisted lullabies. The pair targets those who mock others' appearances or those who have troubled relationships with their mothers. Their presence in the house creates areas of extreme danger, as the Great Child's tantrums can shake the very foundation of the building.
Like, comment, subscribe. Check out nerdlegion.net.